Hello everyone. We're going to try this blog thing again. The video turned out really good, except for the fact that it sucked. I'm just kidding. It was good. The phone definitely shakes a lot. It was on the highway, it was very shaky, and so I don't know if I'm going to be able to find like a plug-in to do video stabilization. I'm sure I could find something. I'm heading to work, and it is 2:30 right now. Got to be to work by 3:30, so we're gonna do the usual: stop, get some lunch, and get in. Really short shifts. So the thing I wanted to talk about this morning is I'm probably going to be doing some top 5 or top 10 videos on like tips for new YouTubers, for new channels, like things that I'm learning. One of the first things that I've learned is don't start uploading videos until you have decided for sure on your branding. Now, what do I mean by branding? I mean things like the logo, your channel logo, your artwork, your music, all of that. And this isn't necessarily 100% my fault, because I uploaded the Tekken 7 gameplay. It was the only thing I had on my channel, but it's like an hour and 10-minute video. It takes like 2 hours to render that on my computer. I don't know why, but it takes a long time. And so it took 2 hours to render that video. It takes probably about another hour and a half so to upload it. I do it overnight, so I don't actually know how long it took. But it had like a 5-second intro and a 15-second outro that was using branding that I had made while I was still part of Corrupt Games. So it had the green and the dark gray color scheme, and I had gone with like a heavy metal sort of soundtrack. Just, it's something I had made already that I figured I could throw in. And ow, what the hell? So anyway, had all that made the thumbnail and everything looked great. And then, I don't know if it was the same day or if it was the next day, was when Clay told me that he wanted to part ways on Corrupt Games. So now I'm in a situation where it's like I still want to do my channel, but now I kind of want to create my own branding, and I want to create my own image, not just one that's... the only reason I made my stuff similar to Clay's was because Joe Chip, who is a friend of Clay's, and he's in the Discord, he's like part of that whole group. When I made my new channel and I started putting my graphics up there, yeah, see, the phone's shaking like crazy right now because I'm braking. I never noticed it when I was driving at first, but now I'm noticing it a lot. So, I made a comment on one of Clay's videos from my personal channel with the new branding, my own branding, and Joe Chip actually thought that I was someone else. He messaged me and he's like, "Yo, there's some guy out there who's got the same name as you. Let me smash." And he's commenting on Clay's videos, and I'm like, "Nah, Joe, that was me." But I realized, I had a blue and yellow kind of scheme going on, and I realized I probably should change that. I'm part of Corrupt Games, so I should mirror the branding just a little bit, just to kind of show that, I'm still part of this whole thing. Well, now that I'm not part of that whole thing, now I want to go and create my own branding. So I did eventually come up with the whole 80s kind of like Miami Vice style that I've got going on right now. The problem is that I still have this video, this hour and 10-minute Tekken gameplay online that uses the old branding. And now I could leave it up there. It's not that big of a deal, but when I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to this kind of stuff, so yeah, I re-rendered. I created a new 5-second intro and a new 15-second outro using the new logo and the new song that I made, and yeah, I re-rendered the whole thing. It uploaded overnight. I got a new thumbnail. It's barely any different. It's got the new stuff on it, so it's silly in a way, but at the same time, that's one thing that new YouTubers should really know. And I definitely think that you should have branding. I know people are probably going to say, oh, I don't need to have all that stuff. Well, I think you should, because Clay's channel is a great example of what good branding can do. Like, Clay's channel, even back before it was Corrupt Games, when it was Corrupt Clay, like, when I found his channel, I thought it was a lot bigger than it actually was. He only had about 850 subscribers when I found him, I want to say. And, right now I think it's sitting at almost 900. It's very close. So it's, not the biggest channel in the world, but you look at that branding and it's so professional. Everything has that dark gray and green color scheme to it. It's all using the same font. It's all using the same sort of transitions and music. It just looks professional. So, take it a bit seriously. I'm sure there's a phrase out there that I can quote, but I can't think of it right now. Basically, the more you take your videos seriously, the more people will take you seriously, is what I'm trying to get. So, like, you can upload whatever you want and, just have everything ran, willy-nilly and not worry about how it looks. But, then think of how people are going to see your channel. They're going to come to your channel. They're going to be like, oh, this guy doesn't seem like he cares what he's doing at all, or what he's really doing right here. When you go to Clay's channel, you look at that and you're like, even though he only has, just under 900 subscribers, he portrays and he puts himself out there as being a much bigger channel, and it's to his benefit. So that's the kind of thing that I want to imitate, and that's what every YouTuber I feel like should strive for. Even if you're starting off with zero like I am, people are going to come to your channel and they're going to be like, wow, this is actually really well done. You've put a lot of time and effort into making things look good. I can tell you're serious about this. I want to sub so that I can see where this channel goes. I'm not going to sub to a channel that looks like he's just doing this for fun. Even though I am just doing this for fun, I have a serious notion about it. So plans. What are my plans? Well, first my plan is to pass this semi. Every time I'm recording a blog, this is 2 for 2 now, I have problems with semis. And this guy is driving like 2 miles an hour on a backcountry road. The one place where I can go as fast as I want and not have to worry about, usually not have to worry about police. And I'm stuck behind a truck going like 5 miles an hour. So we're gonna work through the short shift tonight, and then I don't know if I'm going to get any more videos done tonight. I feel like with these, I'm just gonna upload them as is. I don't think I'm gonna bother editing them or putting like any intros or outros or anything on them, because I can just do that from my phone, and I just want them to be a little simple video vlog. I don't need it to be produced or anything, but I also need to start getting the Play My Steam library content up on my own channel now, and that does actually have to be a little edited, because I want to include a message on there about the fact that, you know, these were on Corrupt Games first. Now I'm putting them on my channel, because there's a lot of like references to Corrupt Games. You know, one of the videos I talk about how the only reason I'm playing these games is because Clay made me, and they all have the Corrupt Games outro card and music. And I think in some of the monologues I talk about like the giveaways. So I'm just going to go and I'm going to redo the episodes, re-upload them. I'm going to put the new branding in there. I'm going to get rid of the ending monologues for those episodes, just because a lot of that information is irrelevant now. Ooh, excuse me. So that's on the to-do list. My Steam library is almost done downloading. I have about 170 games left, which is pretty good considering it started at about 600. And it's really kicking up the pace here. It used to be like I'd go to work and come back home and like only 2 games would have downloaded, but now it's like, you know, 5 or 6 or 7. So we're getting there. And really just need to start getting the content that I have going. Get started on, you know, what kind of ideas do I want to do, because I'm not just going to do, I don't want to just do game content. I also want to do, you know, I had ideas to do board game content, card games. I want to do stuff about music, maybe even some current event stuff. You know, that's kind of what this could be like for current events. Ugh. Excuse me again. I'm not going to edit it, so I'm probably going to be yawning throughout. But yeah, exciting things are coming, and I've got a whole day off coming up here, so we're going to be doing a lot of stuff on the day off. And I think that's it. I think that's it for my plans right now. Just mainly getting everything set with the new channel and figuring out, you know, what kind of content I want to put up there, if I want to do a schedule or not. Play My Steam Library number 6 is still coming. Obviously, you know, getting I don't want to say kicked off of Corrupt Games, because that sounds bad. You know, parting ways with Corrupt Games has been a setback for that, because, you know, now I went from working on something for an established channel to now having to establish my own channel. But it's gonna get there. And, you know, I had a whole year's worth of Play My Steam Library that I was gonna do. We may still do the community episodes. It's, you know, it's probably still going to just be the Corrupt Games community, because I don't have my own community. I've thought about starting a Discord. It's just, the problem with starting a Discord is I don't want to seem like I'm trying to divide the community that I'm a part of right now. I know Joe Chip made his own Discord, and, you know, that's understandable, because a lot of the people that are on Joe's channel, I feel like, may be in the UK with Joe. So that's fine, but I don't know. I just don't want the wrong message to come across. So it's stuff that I'm going to think about. But I'm in Beecher right now, and I'm about to grab lunch, so I will stop the recording, and then I'm probably going to do another vlog here tonight if I have some more stuff to talk about. Until then,